really hope.
And we're back.
Hey, we are back now. Yes.
Thanks for your patience there, everybody. My internet is doing internet things again, and it's getting beyond a joke. Really now. It's always when I'm streaming. Thanks for sticking around. Let me restart the game.
At least it happened in between games.
True that.
And not in the middle of Danger Zone.
God, yeah. Well, that's got a time machine on it now, so thank God for small mercies, I guess. Let's go to chat. There we go.
Oh, apparently Quizzy Dan had to refresh his stream about 10 minutes ago as well, so maybe Twitch just had a bit of a blip.
Twitch had a blip and turned everyone who was using its platform offline at the same time, perhaps.
Maybe.
Maybe. Anyway, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around after that impromptu break of breakness. Let me open the lobby again. Hopefully you'll be able to come in this time. Yeah, there we go. 4,500 in the jackpot at the moment. Of course, that means my chatbot's gone offline.
And you'll have to restart the Go Live as well.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to do that. An awful lot of people joining. It's very encouraging. Right. Hopefully. It might be a number starting with 0. Apple Cards seems to have got through. Sometimes it does allow them, sometimes it doesn't. I think it's when the lobby refreshes. There's a particular method that doesn't include the 0, but the character itself does get saved into the player's internal class object. So it's all good. Right. I'll give you to the end of this stint. Yeah, we've not had much luck so far tonight, have we? We've had 2 solo attempts and 2 out on question 1s, or round 1. So in the whole of the stream tonight, we've been going nearly an hour and we've seen 6 questions. Or 2 questions, depending on your perspective. Right, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lock the lobby and pick some players. 2 of you, a dynamic duo, historically very successful in this game. Matt the Ref is one of them. Carl the 7th is the other. Should be interesting. Car and Matt, you have been selected to play. Do come and join the green room where you will be sound tested by Score, and then the streaming room.
I literally just messaged Matt going, can you imagine if it was me and you? And then I saw Matt's name come out and going, is it really going to be that?
No, it's Matt and Car. So, I know both of them have had attempts in the past. Matt was on last time, I believe, and he came very, very close on the team he was on. Car the 7th has actually won a jackpot in the past. We'll be waiting to see if he can do it again tonight. Are you with us, Car and Matt?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good morning, madame. Lovely to have you both here. I hope you're keeping well. Matt, you've obviously got a new microphone since last time, so I'm just going to turn you down because 150% is now far too loud. How are you feeling going into this? For both of you, I think second time on the code? Possibly third.
I'm not going to go with the coin toss method to determine any answers, because that failed miserably last time.
Didn't work out quite so well for you last time. How about you, Car? You won last time on a team of 3. How are you feeling going up with Matt the Ref?
I feel pretty good. We probably should have sports covered.
I think you'd have sports covered. I'm not sure how many sports questions this community writes. But anyway, we've lost enough time tonight through my yabbering and through the stream dying. So very best of luck to both of you. Let's go and have a look at your first board. Options are Sparkle, Samuel Longhorn Clemens, and 15. Let's have a look at the questions. What type of unicorn was soaring through the stars, delivering the rainbows all around the world in a 2011 Parry Grip children's song? Question B. What is the true name of Mark Twain? And question C. Michael Fred Phelps II is the all-time record holder for Olympic gold medals, but how many has he won? Those are your 3 questions. We're going to open it up to the chat. Chat, you've got about 20 seconds to whisper your answer to the bot, A, B or C. Time starts now. And we're grateful to Cola for 2 of these questions and to Cetra for the other one. Cetra just getting his questions in the nick of time this afternoon to me. And that is just about time up for the audience. So, Matt and Carr, what do you think?
I think the Michael Phelps one. I'm not sure because I've heard a figure bandy around that he's won 20 plus medals. Now, whether that's 20 gold, silver, and bronze, or just gold, I'm not sure. Unicorn songs are definitely not in my wheelhouse.
No. Carl, what are you thinking, Carl? What's your thought process at the moment?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, total number of all medals is more than 15, but that includes like bronze, some of the bronze and silver he won. So, which of those is gold? It's a good question. I should know the Mark Twain one because I remember writing a question on Mark Twain about the fact that Mark Twain is a unit of length.
Is it?
Mark Twain is a unit of length.
Yes, a Mark Twain is a length.
Wow.
I call
That's
bluff.
where the name came from. This is where he got his name from.
Well, I didn't know that.
What was his original name?
Well,
I thought it was the unicorn.
Are there any?
Change my name to Kilometer then.
That'd be good. Are there any there guys that you're immediately sort of dismissive of and thinking it's definitely not that?
I'm wondering if the Power Grip song has anything to do with My Little Pony. Wait, that's not a unicorn.
No, as the name suggests, it's a pony.
Well, there is. There is a unicorn in My Little Pony that's Twilight Sparkle. So I'm wondering if that's where they got the sparkle word from. But I wonder if Colo is actually a classic brony when he wrote that question.
Sorry, chap. Just so you guys are aware, I was just solving a Rubik's Cube while you were deliberating.
I saw that. You saw that.
I don't know if you were just watching a Discord.
Yes, you are live on Discord. Swear all you want. No. The Michael Phelps one. God, it would be a sports question, wouldn't it?
Also, Colo.
Yeah. Thanks, Kodo.
What are you thinking, guys? I'm going to have to start pressuring you for an answer a little bit.
Okay. I'm inclined to dismiss the Michael Phelps one because I think it's either 14 or 16.
I just had a thought it might have been 14. The number 14 just popped in my head when it came to that one. So yeah, I would agree with dismiss the Phelps. I don't think 15 sounds right. That leaves Twain or the song.
I don't know why, but I've got a gut feeling to go with the Mark Twain one.
That is sort of it is the kind of name, but that would be the deep south, sort of Midwest, that region. That's where he's from.
Thank you for the follow there, B Huang 888. Welcome to the family. Lovely to have you here.
I think you might be that.
What are you going to go with, guys?
So do you want to lock in B, the Mark Twain one?
I have nothing better, so yeah, B.
Okay, we'll lock in B, please, Ben.
Okay, let's lock in B.
We could be going 3 for 3.
three ducks in a row. Are we going to get 3 ducks in a row? Computer.
A hat trick.
Hat trick of ducks. Can you reveal, is B the correct answer? Yes, it is.
Oh!
Nicely done. Samuel Langhorne Clemens is the real name
dear.
of Mark Twain, and we
Who's put
lose.
Quack Trick? Who's put Quack Trick in the title?
Nice. We lose Puzzle Dan, Brig Bother, ABME, JPB, Drahuska Itogi, and Shadow Main to that question. Thank you to
Youch.
Cola, etc. And again, Cola for those questions. Let's reveal the false answers. What type of unicorn was soaring through stars, delivering the rainbows all around the world in 2011 Parry Grit children's song? It wasn't Sparkle, it was in fact Space.
Space!
I'm in space. Space!
Is it the is that unicorn the cousin of Fluffy Magic Dragon?
It might well be. I couldn't tell you. Please stop space. What's space? It's not called a sphere. It's called a someone. What are they actually called? Space. Space. Oh, piss. Oh,
what Spaceballs?
What are they called? Core. Thank you, G. Eisens. They're called cores. Yes. Stop space coring at me. I'm assuming that's it. Let's reveal C. Michael Fred Phelps is the all-time record holder for the Olympic gold medals, but how many has he won? You were saying 14, maybe 16? Let's have a look.
I think it's basically one either way.
Let's have a look, shall we? No, it's really not. 23.
Oh,
and then how many medals have they won total then? It must be more than 23 because I know he's won at least one bronze.
And that's what I more or less said at the start, didn't I?
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
He's won 28 Olympic medals, the most ever. 23 gold.
Wow.
So, there we go. Either way,
that's a lot of playing.
It is the correct answer. So, that means you are eligible to look for a digit of your code. You've got 10 to choose from. And it's up to you where you want to go. I remember last time Carl was here, you got 3 in a row. The first 3 in order.
Yes, we achieved perfection. Yes.
You achieved perfection in this game. So
I can't really top that. I could try and match it.
Let's see. What are you gonna go for first, guys?
8.
I was gonna suggest let's go for the meme.
Yeah, 8.
You're gonna go for the meme.
That was my first one as well because 8 was the first one last time. So let's go with it again.
And actually, 8. He's won 8 gold in 2008. So yeah, we might as well go 8.
Let's have a look and see, is there an 8 in your code? It would be poetic. Let's have a look. So we're going for perfection, or to match perfection. Oh, you have not matched. There's no 8 in the first box. How about the second? Nothing there either. Box number 3. Do you have an 8? No.
Code, you've disappointed me. You've disappointed me, Code.
That's unfortunate, but it does mean we stay at level 1. No 8 in your code. That's the end of the question. Let's have a look at the second board. Options are Yellow Submarine, Stirrup, France. And here's the questions. Which was the Beatles' first film? Question B. What's the smallest bone in the human body? Question C. The Rugby Union Pro 12 Celtic League is comprised of teams from Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and which other nation? Twitch, another sport question for you, Matt, but Twitch, you've got 20 seconds first. Your time starts now. Whisper it to the bot, A, B, or C, which one is true? Meanwhile... More cube. A few seconds left. And that is your time up. So, gentlemen, Matt, Carr, hand it over to you for your deliberations. What are you thinking?
I'm 99% certain that B is incorrect. I think that is something to do with like the very small bone in the ear.
Yeah. Anvil, hammer.
Something along those lines. Yeah, it's not the stirrup.
Where would the stirrup actually? I'm trying to think where the stirrup is.
I don't know. Beatles' first film. I know obviously Yellow Submarine is one. There's obviously Hard Day's Night.
I think that Either Love Me Do or Hard Day's Night was before Yellow Submarine, so I don't think Yellow Submarine is right.
Okay, and I think having been sent various clips of various punch-ups in the Rugby Union Pro 12, I'm actually fairly sure that France is in that.
So
I know the English teams aren't because they're 14 series or whatever it's called. I'm fairly sure that France is the correct one.
So they would have like Toulouse, those teams.
Yeah, they'd also have 2 in, but there we go.
Ah.
So
Shall
what are
we
you
get
thinking
that
right
joke?
now? Are you thinking you want to lock in B as the answer?
No,
sorry,
not
C.
B, not B.
I'm doing the wrong thing. You want to lock in
Yeah.
C as your answer? You sure?
Yeah, I'm fairly confident it's C. Carl, what about you?
Yeah, I'm also trying to think if it wasn't France, what else could it possibly be? And you said it's not England, so I can't think of really anything else how it could possibly be anything other than France.
No, I think it's France. In fact, thinking about it, yes, I'm 99% certain it's France.
And I think like what rugby teams are like. Again, I said Toulouse.
I think basically it's like the two top teams, or yeah, it's basically all of the various top teams from this. I think it's like sort of rugby's version of the Champions League, if you like.
Are we going for C then?
I'm saying C, France.
Yeah, go for C.
Okay, let's lock in C. And now we get to C. Computer, can you please reveal what's the correct answer?
Oh shoot!
Ooh.
Uh-oh!
It's not. It's not C. A sport question. So much for. I think we've got sport covered.
Yeah.
But hey, we got a question right.
You got a question right. Yes. So you're one ahead of the other 2 players so far. Lingo, Aspia Dog,
Don't tell
Applecast,
me it's
Dogfish,
B.
Cetra, and 8Minky also falling victim to that question. I can reveal the correct answer is in fact B.
Oh wow!
Stirrup is the
It's
smallest
the one we
bone.
threw. It's the one we threw away
from-
straight away.
So Clive, Egg, Storm, Keshi, Lupine, and Cola all surviving there. And thanks to Keshi, Clive, and Cola for writing these questions. Maybe interesting to see that all the question writers did survive that one.
Colo, you and I are having words later.
Well,
I'm thinking that if it's not France, is it dividing it by Northern Ireland?
well, let's have a look. First of all, A, you said Hard Day's Night came before Yellow Submarine, so you're thinking it might be Hard Day's Night?
That or Love Me Do.
Oh, that will Love Me Do. Let's have a look. It was a Hard Day's Night. As to C, you're now mooting Northern Ireland, perhaps, instead of France. Shall we have a look?
I'm certain it's not England.
Oh, it's
it was
Italy.
Ah.
Italy, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. So there we go. Not quite a duck, but out for 2. Or out for 1, I suppose. Guys, thank you very much for playing, but unfortunately, you're not going to be cracking the code this evening. Thanks for playing, and we'll see you another time.
Thanks, Ben.
Bye.
And we go back to the leaderboard, and the jackpot will increase by another £500 up to 5,000. It is inching closer to somebody getting to equal that top spot of Clive and Ash, or possibly even overtake them. We'll find out what's going to happen very shortly. It's a game of early showers tonight, it would seem, as Carl the 7th and Matt the Ref there swiftly knocked off on board number 2 on a sport question, no less. Can anyone crack the code this evening? There's £5,000 in the jackpot. Let's open up the lobby again. Oh good, my internet's alive. Hooray. And remember, if you haven't got a microphone, or you want to self-exclude for other reasons, because you don't want to take part tonight in live chat, you can still take part in the lobby without a problem. But you need a microphone and to be in the server if you want to play. Yeah, exclamation mark exclude if you want to exclude yourself from the game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. 23 of you, only 11 in the exclusion zone, which is nice. Give you a few more seconds, and then we will lock this lobby.
Ben, can I just double check? Have you excluded myself and Carr?
I have. I have
Okay.
indeed, yes. Puzzle Dan, this is no, not a normal Rubik's Cube. It's one of the speed cubes. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it doesn't have stickers on, so the cubes are actually properly not made of plastic. I don't know if you can see that, but no stickers on them. It's a lot lighter, and they slide very easily, which is nice. I'm not actually very good at Rubik's Cubes, I have to say. I can do it. I've done it sub 1 minute twice, once of which was today. Yeah, I can do them sub 1 minute. Not very often though. Oh, if I put it on the screen, that would help. I mean, people who do them in like 5 seconds are mad. I can't actually see it. Let me put it on the camera. Where's the camera? It's just pointing at my crotch at the moment. Don't nobody want to see that. Let me put it. There we go. Yeah, my average is probably about 130, something like that. But we're not here to see me solve the Rubik's Cube, though I might do a little bit more of that later on. I'm sat in the Lotus position here. It's really bad. Anyway, let's lock this lobby up, and we'll get on with the next game. It's another solo effort. And this time it's Toad Boy! Toad Boy 123, welcome to the game! I'm gonna have to put the cube down because I'm gonna have to talk to you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be your bounce off point. Toad Boy, if you'd like to make your way down to the green room, looks like you're already there, which is fantastic. And then you can come into the streaming room and we can have a nice little chat. Let's check in with that. Toad Boy, you're with us.
Hi.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm actually kind of scared. That kind of made my heart race a little bit because I was about to eat some food. But hey, why not? Let's go.
Food can wait. Who needs food?
Am I allowed to make a dirty joke on stream or no?
Sure, go for it.
What's the difference? Since you were talking about it, what's the difference between a Rubik's Cube and a man's crotch?
Am I allowed to take back my yes? You're allowed to make a rude joke.
Yes.
Hold that thought until the family-friendly tag is off. We'll
Cool.
have another time.
I somehow managed to make a punchline. I was like, oh man.
I look forward to hearing what it is when we're off stream. Right, the £5,000 in the jackpot at the moment, Toad Boy. Do you think you can win it?
No, let's get it.
No, absolutely not. Let's find out if you can. Very best of luck to you.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the first board. Options are rugby union, horse,
Well, shoot.
7-Up. A lot of sport-related stuff there, potentially. Let's have a look at what the questions are. In which rugby code are there 13 players on each team? Question B. The standard USPCC rider-back playing cards are so named due to the angel on the back and the joker riding what? And question C. The video game Cool Spot is a licensed game starring the mascot of what brand? Twitch, you've got about 20 seconds. ABC, whisper it to the bot. Your time starts now. Which one is true? Hey, babe. And there's your time up, Twitch chat. So, Toad Boy, over to you. This is another one that's come up that I feel I've seen before. That one from me, but it might have been in testing, possibly. So, someone in the chat will confirm if they've seen that question before. What do you think?
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's not A because I think it's 11 people. And usually, I don't know, but I know. Okay, for B, I should probably know it considering I've done like what's the game called? We've been doing Catch 21 a lot, and as a joke, the person who gets eliminated gets the Joker card, and I have a bicycle deck when I use it. So it's like what was on the freaking Joker card. It's also right in front of me, but I'm not pulling it out right now.
I'm literally holding a bicycle deck and shot. Are you watching?
Yeah.
Can you see the webcam at the moment?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, they're right there. I ain't showing you the back. Not just yet. Maybe later. What are you going
Angel
for?
is on the back. I don't think the Joker is riding a horse. Okay, and Cool Spot, mascot brand 7-Up. Oh god. Is the Joker riding a horse? Or is the Jack riding a horse? I'm gonna go for C.
You want to lock in C as your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's lock
And
that
if I
in.
get it wrong, I can go back to eating my food.
You'll be among good companies. It's happened a few times tonight.
Yep.
Computer, can you please reveal? Is C the correct answer? Of course it is. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Licensed game starring the mascot of 7-Up. Carver 7th, Matt the Ref, Cetra, Dogfish, Juice Man, Abme, Aspie, Jahuskas, Shadowmane, Puzzledan, and Togi all eliminated on that question. So, what were you saying for A? You think it actually is not
I
rugby
think
union?
it's like 11 people for rugby union and 13 something else.
So we're looking for something else. Let's have a look and see if it is something else. That's rugby league. Rugby league,
Yeah,
not
okay.
rugby union. Let's have a look at B, if I can show you B. So these are called rider-back playing cards, and they're called rider-back playing cards because, for the Joker, that's a really bad example because it's faded. The Joker, as you can see, or the back of the card, the angel is riding, looks like to be a unicycle. Let me see if in fact, that one's a Joker, isn't it? You can just see it's a
My
guaranteed
card.
Joker. What's he
Yep.
riding?
Riding a bicycle, that's what it is.
Riding a bicycle, and that is why they're called bicycle playing cards. And that's why I phrase it USPCC Riderback rather than saying the bicycle deck, which is what it is more commonly known as. At the break, I'll show you a card trick. I've done my Rubik's trick. I'll do you a card trick a bit later on. But Toadboy, you are absolutely right. It is C, and you get to look for a digit in your code. Hurrah!
Well, yeah, that's good.
That's
That's
what would you like to look for?
you know what? Toadboy 123. Let's start with 1.
Toadboy 123 is going to start with 1. Let's have a look. Is there a 1 in your code? Is it in the first box?
Big
No
bucks,
1 in
no
the
whammies.
first box. No such luck. What about box number 2?
No
Maybe
whammy.
in box number 2.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, please!
No, nothing in box number 2. Last chance saloon for a 1. Is there a 1 in box number 3? Niet. No 1s in your code, I'm afraid, Toadboy.
That's okay. That's okay.
Right, it means we stay at the early stage, and that is the end of the first board. Let's have a look at... You alright, love? Next has just got home. I think she's smelling the incense. Let's have a look at board number 2. Options are German, ... Wednesday, Northern Ireland. Let's take a look at the questions. What was the most common language spoken in the former European state of Prussia? Question B. The Bangles were having just another manic which day of the week in 1986? Love that question, Cola. And question C. The 5th of 4th is a tidal mouth where several rivers of which UK country meet? Twitch, you've got about 20 seconds to whisper your answer to the bar. A, B, or C. Which one is true? Time starts now. Great. Oh. It wasn't the incense. Mrs. Flush tried to breathe in water. It's not how it's done. It's not how it's done, sweet.
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay, Twitch, that is your time up. And Toadboy, what do you think? Thanks to 8 Minky and Cola Cola for these questions.
Oh god, I don't think it's B. I know it's not B. I don't know which day specifically, but I definitely know it's not B. Now I'm just torn between A and C, and that both is about European things, and I'm not good about that either. First of 4th. It's a tidal mouthful, several rivers. Why is it called the Firth of 4th? Is it like the Colin Firth of 4th, or?
Yes, I'm sure there is a country in the UK or a river named after that actor.
Colin Firth, yeah.
It's that important to British culture. He actually had a river named after him.
Pretty much. Common language, though. Prussia, German. It seems right. That seems so correct. And the thing is, Ape Minky wrote both of those, right? So it's like, what would he do? Most spoken language, most common language was German. There's a tidal river or several which years I am going to go with Oh, jeez. Let's go with the C.
You want to go with C? Final answer? No, it's not millionaire. Do you want to lock in? Because I thought you were leaning towards A a minute ago, and now you're going towards C.
These lawyers have just knocked on your door after saying that one.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, okay. The thing about Prussia is that it seems like they speak German there. I don't know any other like European-based languages there, but huh. Oh, I've just gotten an email that says Dr. Mario has a case of the birthdays. Thank you, Nintendo. Let's see. Ah, jeez. Okay, I'm going to go with C because that just sounds Ireland.
You want to lock in C as your answer?
Yes, I'm going to lock in C. Oh God.
It's locked in. So now we need to find out. Computer, can you tell us, is C the correct answer? No, mate, it's not. It's not at all. I was internally screaming Firth of Forth is not Ireland, it's Scotland, I'm pretty sure. Let's reveal what the actual answer was. What are you expecting to see here, Toad Boy?
And hopefully, I don't know. If it's Wednesday, then I feel dumb.
Let's have a look. No, it's A. Most common language spoken in the former European state of Prussia was, in fact, German. As to B, the Bangles, they were having just another manic... Do you know?
My mum's Wednesday. I actually don't know, but I know it's not Wednesday.
It's Monday. Just another manic Monday. It's a great song, actually. Really good song. It was one of about 6 albums that were played on rotation whenever my family went on holiday, normally to 4 or 5 hours drive away. So there'd be the James Bond soundtrack CD, there'd be the greatest hits of Christa Berg, there'd be Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds, and there'd be the greatest hits of the Bangles and the greatest hits of the Carpenters. Those 5 albums really stick out to me from my childhood, including that one, which is why Manic Monday is in my brain.
Mine was Abbey Road, and then like what's the dude's name? James Taylor. Apparently.
Oh yes, yeah, he's good, James Taylor. To C, the Firth of Forth, I thought it was Scotland. Shall we have a look?
What is it?
Yeah, it's Scotland. Firth of Forth, the tidal mouth where several rivers of which UK country meet. It is Scotland. Well, people not knowing Manic Monday makes me feel very old at 39.
I'm sorry, Brig.
We're all in great company, all of us in our 30s here. And Carl was just telling us that Prussia is where Germany is now. So,
okay.
Well, Toad Boy, I'm afraid it is not going to be you cracking the code this evening, but have you had a nice time?
Yes, I did. I had fun.
It's been lovely having you here. Thanks very much, and we'll see you another time.
Thank you. Bye.
So, Toad Boy doesn't go away with anything, and there's another £500 going into the lobby. It's up to 5,500 now. And that is where we're going to leave it for tonight. We will find out next time if somebody is able to equal Clive the Legend and Ash the Bash's top score of 5,500, or whether or not they will not equal them, and then somebody could potentially go on to beat them. But it's been a tough round of questions in the code tonight, but it is coming up to 9:30. I know I started half an hour late, and we had the dip in the middle. I don't know if we could go one more, or if we should go fast. I don't want to end too late because Mr. Flush and I were doing something afterwards. So no winners on to Code Cheese Castle tonight, as Keshi Head is saying there. No, I'm going to leave it there because we've had 4 games. I know there's been a couple of 3 solo games, but we've had 4 games of the code, and I know all it takes is 1 game to go on, and it could go on an hour, and then there won't be Family Fortune. So this feels like a good moment to leave it after 4 games. Try not to sound quite so jubilant, Aspie. It does make me feel just a little bit sad about it, but you know. It's all good. We're going to move on to Family Fortunes. Before that, though, we're going to take a little break. I'm going to go and get another beer. And I've got to get Family Fortunes set up, actually, because I haven't done that just yet. I'll get another beer. We've got adverts after the break, and I said I'd show you a card trick, so we'll make sure we do that as well. Yes, after the break, there'll definitely be a card trick after the break. So, yeah. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back very, very shortly. Sit tight. We'll play some set game while we wait. In fact, I'll put that on now so I can just switch that over when it gets there. There's a new game going, but I'll switch the window over in a minute. So sit tight. Stay there. I'll be back in a few minutes. Fortune. Tonight's families are the Pink family and the Blue family. And here's your host, Rob Blunt. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. Hope you had a nice break. Welcome to Family Fortunes. For some reason, the build is muted, so sorry there was a little bit of a delay. I started it, and then it realised it was there's no sound. Make no sound. Woo! Egg fried cheese, thank you so much for the 15-month subscription. Blimey O'Reilly. And you thought 12 months was long. You've had to put up with my awful puns for the last 15 months, Ben. That being said, do you know why elephants are wrinkled? It's because they don't fit on the ironing board. Well, quite. Also, if you iron them, they'd die. Because they're animals. We need it. What do we need, Aspie? We need eggs puns. The stream has just sent me out for the 5th time tonight. Yeah, that's great. And thank you so much, everybody, for all the love and support. It is really, really good of you to support me in this way, so thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. We need family fortunes. Okay, right, we need family fortunes. I did say I'd show you a card trick. I've also got to do announcements and whatnot. And I'm sure there was something else I needed to say. Let's go back to that window. Announcements. What's going on this week? Well, there's a lot going on, as there always is in the world of quizzing in our little community here online. First up, we have got Ash tomorrow. Ash the Bash, who has put some new stuff into 1,000 Heartbeats. I have it on good authority. It's very exciting. So that's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock over on his channel, twitch.tv/AT_bash. Thursday, you've got Quets. You've got Quets at lunchtime. Reorder, link, and pinpoint, no less. Thank you very much for that, Ash. Looking forward to that. Actually, we might catch the end of it. And this is Flush and I going out for dinner tomorrow for the first time since, like, last year, it seems like. So we're going out for dinner in a restaurant tomorrow, so that'll be nice. But I think we're going fairly early, so we should be home before the end of the stream. So I'll try and pop in and say hello. Quets tomorrow afternoon, Thursday afternoon for the Chase VGM. And then there is more stuff on Ash's stream on Thursday night at 7. There is Duel happening, Duel Season 3. So that's not one to miss. And of course, we've got Mr. Quizzy Dan and his Quizzy Bingo over on Twitter on Thursday night. Friday night, Toad Boy, who just went out on question 2, he's back on Ash's channel. He's going to be hosting an experimental game called Woo! Which is Friday night at 8 o'clock. So do go and check that out. It should be a lot of fun. I understand it's been played a little bit in Ash's server, which you can go and join right there if you're not a member already. So do go and pop over there and see what that's all about on Friday. And then Saturday, very, very, very excited about the brand new season of Google That. There's going to be a 6-week block of Google That on Saturday night, double episodes, so for a total of 12. And then there's going to be a Super Stream final for the 12 players with the highest average scores across the round of 12. Not the 12 winners. I was thinking about doing the 12 winners, and then I thought, well, that's going to really mess around with the game theory of round 5. So we're making it the average score. So if you play 5 games across the course of the 12-week stream, then you get your average of your final score. And the 12 highest averages go through to the final, which will be sometime in September. But that's starting on Saturday. Enormously excited about that. Now I've got the final kinks out of it. And thank you again to everyone who tuned in for the pilot on Saturday. Saturday just gone. It was really, really cool. So I haven't actually implemented a proper finals board into the game, Lupine, but it's sort of logging it in a very, very janky way, as in it keeps track of how many games you played and it'll keep track of your total score. It would be doable. If I might go back and do it if I get bored at some point. But if my desk arrives tomorrow, then I'm going to be building that, which will be fun. I'm also playing Pokemon Red at the moment, and that's taking up all of my time because that's vital. Fun thing for you, if you might have seen it in my server earlier on, I'm just going to share a little photo with you because I don't know if you can see this on my phone. I am a mature adult. That's my rival is called Asshat. And that is objectively hilarious to me as a mature adult. Yeah. And for the first time I've called my name Ben. I used to call myself Ash because I was obsessed with the TV show and I just wanted to be Ash Ketchum. And now I started one up and then restarted it where I did call myself Ash. And then I thought, this feels like a little bit like I want to be Ash the Bash a bit too much. It just feels, which is maybe a little, slightly close to the bone, a little bit. One does have inspirations in one's life, but I thought I'm going to draw the line at role-playing Ash in a computer game that he's not even aware I'm playing until now. So, so I switched out. No, it's going to be Ben versus Asshat. So yeah, it was so meta, Keshi, so meta. Anyway, Google that on Saturday night. I've already written the first game's stack of questions, and I'm going to be writing the second stack over the next few days. So please do come along for that, because it was so much fun on Saturday, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I think it might be my best work yet, but the jury is still out until we play a few more games. After that, of course, there is Hit It with Toyboy and Yoshi. That'll be 11 o'clock. It'll probably be a bit of a gap in between my stream finishing. My stream normally finishes around 10, and then Toyboy Yoshi will be on at 11. And then, of course, Quex's late night or early morning stream. Still got a nice catch of that around here somewhere. You must have had hell at school when Pokemon was popular, Ash. I did have a friend at school called Ash when Pokemon was massive. Fun, genuinely true story. I had a friend called Ash and Gary. Gary worked and Ash. Was it Ash Carter? I think it was Ash Carter. Anyway, mates with them at school, and they got no end of stick for it. It was all very, very funny. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. And thank you for confirming that my bot has indeed died when my internet died earlier on, because it's not populating your name in there. So if you've joined the stream and halfway through and I've not caught you, apologies and welcome. So, Quetch's late night stream. Captain Waddles and Tipster are going to be hosting the Pinnacle Larder pub quiz on Sunday night at 7. So do pop along to that if you fancy a beverage and a bit of pub quiz action. That's Sunday night at 7. Maybe get there a bit before, because I think the first question is at 7. And then Matt the Ref is back next Monday with a brand new game show, which is called something... Who Dares Wins, that's the one. Who Dares Wins debut, starting Monday night on Matt's channel. Next Tuesday, now, because I'm going to see my parents next week, so I'll be up in the Midlands on my travel laptop. I was thinking I'll just run Danger Zone, because that's really easy and that works on any computer, but then I remembered I've done Danger Zone 2 now, which isn't done in a build, it's done in Unity, and I haven't got the latest version of Unity, and I don't quite know if my travel laptop will be up to managing that in Unity, but there will be something. I don't quite know what yet. It might be Danger Zone 2. It might be a shorter stream. It might just be I pop on and say hi. So keep your eye on what's going on there. But Tuesday's going to be a little bit different, because I say I'm going to be up with my parents. I have to do a double stream if you can't do so. No, I'll make an appearance, Matt. You know, it's routines and getting into stuff. So yeah, so that's next Tuesday. But yeah, Saturday, new series of Google that. Do come and check that out. That's going to be really good fun. I said I'd show you a card trick, and I'm going to do that just before we play Family Fortunes. So I've got a regular deck of bicycle playing cards here. That's a Guaranteed Joker with a red back. It's a different colour back. But they are blue back, and they are all different. I don't know if you can just about see that. I'll put my camera in a place where you can see. There we go. If I flip them all over, you can see they are broadly all different. I can do the flip. It's because I've got a decent mouse mat here, Clive. It's what's going on with that. Let me just tip that back a little bit so I can come to there. I'm going to give these a bit of a mix, a bit of a shuffle, and hopefully you can see all of these being mixed up together. Oh, I could go full screen, couldn't I, David? That would be a really sensible idea. Have I got a full screen webcam scene? But I don't know that I have. Hang on a minute. If I change the scene collection, is everything going to die? Higher than an 8, you say? Game night. And then it all died at the end. Hang on a sec. I should be able to do this without screwing everything up. Let me add a display capture. No, it's not display capture. It's a media source? Video capture device. That's it. Add existing. Let's add flush cam in. There we go. There's going to be 2 of it. But there you go. You can see my legs in large vision. There we go. Okay. So you can see me working in tandem here. You've got 2 camera angles. Of exactly the same thing. And what we're going to do, we're going to select a card. Now, it's got to be a trick where I can see the card for obvious reasons. It's a really crap webcam. I do need another webcam. I planned on getting a new microphone, new webcam, new headset, more monitors, but I'm getting my new desk first. So, at the moment I'm just shuffling cards, and this is all very fancy. So what we're going to do is select a card at random out of the deck. Let's say that one there, the Queen of Diamonds. I'm going to look at my hands now rather than the screen, but I'm trusting you can all see this. So, there's the Queen of Diamonds. There she is. We're going to lose her into the middle of the deck, right about there, and give them a bit of a shuffle. Now, any magician... No, we're not doing that trick, Egg. We're not doing that one, so you stop. So that's not the card, the Ace of Diamonds. It was the Queen of Diamonds. So I'm nearly there. It is a diamond, but the wrong one. But watch, if I just give it a little rub like this, you'll see that the Ace of Diamonds will just start to melt away a little bit and turn into the Queen right there. That was pretty spectacularly awful. But there we go. There's the Queen of Diamonds. I'm going to take the Queen, and I'm going to pop her right back into the centre of the deck, about there. In she goes. I'm going to give it a dribble, snap my fingers, and you'll see the Queen comes back to the top. Now, this is a good trick. Obviously. I'm going to give them a shuffle again. There's the Queen. She's still at the top. I'll give them one more shuffle, and we'll bring the Queen back to the top again. We'll do one more shuffle, and I'll tell you what, I'll even cut the cards, thus losing her completely in the deck. And the Queen of Diamonds is still at the top. Of course, the Queen of Diamonds is only at the top as long as I want her to be, because as soon as I don't want her to be, say I want her to be down there by the King of Spades, she'll turn up there, and there's no Queen of Diamonds left on the deck. But what we're going to see here is we're going to take the Queen of Diamonds right there, okay, and I'm going to pop her into the middle of the deck about there. You see her right there, you see her sticking out the deck right now. Watch, I push her in like that, and watch, I'll give the deck a little dribble like that, and you'll actually see the Queen of Diamonds disappears from the deck. It's all very impressive, and you know where the Queen of Diamonds goes, it's a bit difficult to follow. She's right there. That trick works surprisingly well on camera. Yeah, that's Queen of Diamonds, no duplicates or anything. What the actual, I know, right? The Wizard. Thank you guys, thank you so much. I'm here all week. Actually, I'm not here all week. I'm here tonight and then on Saturday. To drown the witch. Oh, you guys, stop it. No, I do sort of moonlight as a professional magician. I probably do about a dozen gigs a year, something like that. I did before stuff started all going haywire. Probably about a dozen gigs a year. So it's something I do. Why do I have a card reader on my desk? Why do you think I've got a card reader on my desk, Gatsby? Because it's my office desk, so it's where I do all my work. So, yeah. Wizard, something like that. It's good fun, but maybe I'll make that a thing. I'll start doing a regular magic trick on stream if you guys are interested in it. But it's something a bit different. And it's a good conversation starter, if nothing else. Fun fact, little painting over there, you see the zebra on the wall with the playing card in it. When I first met Megs, I met her, I got her to pick a card and sign a card. And there's a gag that we do, is say, just sign your name and your phone number on the card. She genuinely signed her phone number on the card, I kept it, and we still got the card nearly 5 years later in the zebra. That's the exact card that she picked when we first met, so that's quite fun. So you see, magic is good. She's just coming out now. She's doing a workout at the moment. I know, it's a nice story, isn't it? It's a good story. Right, that's enough of me being sentimental and soppy and doing clever sleight of hand. Let's get rid of that flush cam. Yes, go away. And we're going to get on with Family Fortunes. It's the second game of the night. I hope you've had an interesting interval, seeing some magic tricks. Come back, I'll do some more next time. But if you all want to play Family Fortunes, you need to type the code into the lobby, YZKA. Remember, you need a microphone and you need to be a part of the Discord to come and play this game, but we need at least 10 to make it work. So do pop yourselves into the lobby and we'll pick some families. Nice beer. Good beer. Can I do the trick 52 different ways? Yes, I can do it with any card, any deck. G-Isons. It's not a trick deck. We've got exactly 10. That's nice. But we're going to get some more. Yeah, can we get some more? We'll have some. Let's have some disappointed people. Here's egg fried cheese. No, not at all. Aha. Nate Minky is cancelled. It's force and a control to be reckoned with. I can say unequivocally, Ash, it's absolutely not. It's a control, certainly, but there's no force going on there. It was a free choice. Yeah, you and your double speak with your pen and teller fool us. Hey, babe, I just told everyone the story about our card, our playing card. I started doing magic tricks on stream.
Oh, I see. Have you shown them the card?
I pointed the camera at the picture. Ozzy's here. Ozzy, Ozzy, come and see the stream.
Ozzy's trolling the dog because the dog is downstairs and
Ozzy-
the cat has sat
Ozzy-
at the top of the stairs.
He doesn't want to come.
Knowing that the dog will have a paddy.
Actually, just saying words he hears on them, he doesn't know much about it. Right. We're going to pick some players. There's 12 of you in the lobby. 2 of you are going to be sadly disappointed this week, but that's the way this game goes. Oh yeah, I've got buttons on the screen. This game's much easier to remember how to run. Here's Clive of Legend again. Welcome back. No, I'm not a performing seal. A little magic tricks in moderation, I think, are good. We'll do this one where we'll make the thing disappear and bring it back. Right, that's enough magic for now. Let's pick the families. And this week, the blue families are Keshi Head, Shadowmane, the Juice Man, 8 Ninky, and Clive of Legend, and the pink families Lingomaniac, Toadboy, Carver 7th, Cola Cola, and Egg Fried Cheese. If you would like to make your way into the respective family rooms, the pink family room and the blue family room, for this one I won't share the stream in Discord until the very end when we're revealing the final answers, just because it's a bit difficult to keep up with because I have to jump around a lot of rooms, though I think Egg largely does that for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 people in the blue family, so that's good, I guess. Who's there? He shouldn't be Matt, I think. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the pink family, though there is one person there who shouldn't be, that in the shape of scorecards. There's Toadboy, there we go. So it looks like we've got everybody that we're expecting. So let's shall we play Family Fortunes? Let me just check this survey out. Remember, it's what is the thing to? Is it exclamation mark buzz or is it 3 exclamation marks? Someone remind me of my own game. How does it work? Is it 3 exclamation marks in the chat, or is it exclamation mark buzz? I genuinely can't remember. It's exclamation mark buzz. Thank you, Matt and Egg. To chat in this one, you need is exclamation mark chat followed by the message. So exclamation mark chat and then message. That's what I get for changing standards between shows. Absolutely, mate. At some point, I don't know when, but at some point I have to go back and rewrite everything. The problem is, I go back and look at Countdown now, and I think I don't want to rewrite it from, rewrite extra code to make it consistent. I just want to do it again, start it again, but do it right this time. Family Fortunes is kind of okay, but it's got buttons on overlays. The studio looks nice, though. That's something, I guess. Anyway, I'm whittling on, as I'm wont to do. Exclamation mark chat, followed by the message to go into chat. Let's have a look at this survey. Ha! Nice. Okay, so it's exclamation mark buzz, and first to play is going to be Lingomaniac and 8 Minky. So, if you're ready, let's play Family Fortunes. Ape, meet Lingomaniac. Oh no, I've not undeafened you. Apologies. Let me undeafen myself, and then let me undeafen OBS. I've undeafened OBS, but now I've undeafened myself. Ape, meet Lingomaniac.
Hello.
Hello.
Excellent. Lovely for you to be so friendly with each other. Exclamation mark buzz ready in the Twitch chat if you want to buzz in with the answer. And it's the top 7 answers in this survey. We asked 100 people to name which class do students take in college thinking it would be an easy A. Lingomaniac. Lingo?
English.
English. We're looking for English. Yes, it's there. Answer number 2. There is a more popular answer, though. Ape, can you find it?
Jeez. Let's try history.
Okay, we're looking for history. Not there. So, Lingo, you've got control of the board. What do you want to do? Play or pass?
Right. Can I consult with my family?
Yes, you can. Lingo's just going to go consult with the family. Lingo, are you going to...
I say play.
All right,
I'd say play, yeah.
Okay, you're going to play. So, 8 Minky, rejoin your family. You've already done so. And Blue family, have a chat. Think about some answers in case you get a chance to steal later on. Pink family, though, no conferring. Carver 7th, hello again.
Hello again. Yes.
What are you thinking? I'd say as a British person, we might not understand the concept of taking classes in colleges, but what do you think? Are class students taking college thinking it would be an easy A?
Music?
Behave. That's my game, mate. We're looking for music. Yes, it's there. Answer number 4. It's good. It's on the board. I've got an echo going on from someone. If somebody could mute their stream, Pink Channel, if you could mute your streams, just so I don't get an echo, that'd be really kind. Hello,
It's
Egg.
because it's coming through Persephone bot, I'm expecting.
Oh,
by the
okay.
looks of things.
Oh, fair enough. I'll deal with it. How you doing, Egg? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
Got to do some multitasking tonight as you floor manage and play at the same time.
Yeah, well, that's down to Matt and Score, I think, at this point. So I think they're happy enough taking over
Very good.
the reins tonight.
Fair enough. Egg, what do you think? Are class students taking college thinking it would be an easy A?
Mathematics or maths?
We're looking for mathematics or maths. No, it's not this. What has maths been an easy A? Maths is hard.
It's a very easy A if you know math.
Well, yeah, maybe.
A pretty big if.
Yeah, quite. It's not there, so we lose a life on that one. Toad Boy, what do you think? Hello again, by the way.
Well, hi again. Well, I'm about to go to college, so that's always fun.
So what
and
classes
I think
have
honestly,
you picked to get an easy A?
I'd say probably business.
Okay, we're looking for business. Good thought, but it's not there. 2 lives have gone. The Blues might get a chance to steal. Cola, hello, Cola.
Hiya.
How are you keeping?
I'm all right.
Good
I'm
stuff.
all right.
Good stuff. Lovely to have you in the game. How are you? How are you spending your millions? Your million at the moment?
I'm just living a life of luxury.
Living a life of luxury. Bought a house in the Seychelles and lovely stuff.
Can't go there. But...
Well, thank you for coming back, despite being a millionaire, coming back and joining us here on Family Fortunes for the chance of a few more thousand. What do you think, Cola? Are class students taking college thinking it would be an easy A?
I don't like this question, but I'm going to go for art.
Okay, we're looking for art. Yes, top answer. And you won a prize as well. Steve, what have we got?
Well, today they've won this wonderful art supply set.
Hey, that's nice, isn't it? Nice. Fantastic. So, top answer there on the board. You're doing well, but you've only got 1 life left. So, Lingomaniac, we come full circle back to you. 4 answers up there still to find. What do you think?
I'm going to say philosophy.
Okay, we're looking for philosophy. No, 3 lives have gone. So, the Blues get a chance to steal at this point. Blues. I'm going to come down the line and then I will take the majority answer, and if there's a tie, then I'll insist you come up with a consensus. So, Deduce Man, what do you think? Cool? Yeah, what is time to think about it? Clive the Legend, what do you think?
Film studies.
Film studies, Shadowmane?
Film studies.
Film studies, Keshi Head?
I'll go with that. Film studies.
Film studies, 8 Minky?
Yeah, film studies.
Okay, so we're looking for, to steal the money, film studies. No, it's not there.
No.
So the Pinks get the money in the bank. Well done, the Pinks. You've got the money in the bank. They couldn't find a missing answer there. They went with film studies. So let's reveal what those missing answers were. Answer number 7. Drama. It's very close, but it's not the same as film studies. Answer number 6. Cooking or home economics. Answer number 5. Psychology. And answer number 3 on a class students take in college thinking it would be an easy A is gym class. Gym class or PE. So that's the end of round 1. The Pinks are off the mark with 64. The Blues are yet to score. Let's play on to the next round. I'm just going to check this survey. Nice. Okay, let's play on round 2. Keshi Head, meet Car.
Car.
Hello.
Exclamation mark buzz ready in the Twitch chat if you'd like to buzz in to answer this question. Top 7 answers in this game. We asked 100 people to name a food that people get fed in a romantic situation. Car.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Yes, it's there. It's answer number 2. Again, there's a more popular answer if you can find it, Keshi.
I'll have a go at strawberries.
Looking for strawberries. Yes, top answer. Keshi, you've got control of the board. What are you going to do? Play or pass?
We'll try. We'll play this one.
Okay, rejoin your family and no conferring. Car, rejoin your family. Have a chat. Think about some answers in case you get a chance to steal a bit later on. So, I'm going to be dragged into the blue family, hopefully, in just a second. There we go. Persephone's going to come with us as well. Right, Blues, you've got control of the board. No conferring. Shadowmane, hello.
Hello.
How are you keeping? Are you well?
Yeah, I've been keeping well. I met some friends at the pub today. Haven't seen them since the lockdown began.
Oh, that must be nice. Are you a big pub fan?
Yeah, I am a big pub fan. I enjoy the homely feel, the good food, the drinks.
The beer, love beer. I miss the pub. I miss the pub, so I'm looking forward to going to a pub tomorrow. It's going to be spectacular. Do you get into many romantic situations though? Can you relate to this? A food romantic situation? What do you think? A food that people get fed in a romantic situation?
Well, unfortunately, I haven't been in one of those situations, so
all in
the
good
best
time.
I can go off of is spaghetti.
Okay, so sort of Lady of the Tramp vibe there, maybe. We're looking for spaghetti. Yes, pasta is good enough for me. Pasta is good for points there. It's answer number 7. Clive a Legend, hello.
Hello.
How are you keeping, sir?
Oh, I'm okay. I broke my toe, but otherwise
Oh
I'm fine.
no! That was careless. What'd you do that for?
I was stepping over a gate I was told not to step over.
Standard? Seems about right. Seems about fair, if you ask me.
You have to flex on your boss occasionally.
Yes, you do. Well, as a leading proponent of food in romantic situations, what do you think? A food that people get fed in a romantic situation?
Sticking with the dessert theme, possibly ice cream?
Okay, maybe you'd get some ice cream. Good answer, but it's not there. So we lose a life on that one. Deduce Man, hello, Deduce Man.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Excellent. Very glad to hear it. What do you think? A food that people get fed in a romantic situation?
How about
Yes. Need an answer?
Yeah. How about cake?
Cake. Okay, so we're sticking with the dessert thing. We looked for ice cream. It wasn't there, but let's have a look. Maybe they get cake. Good thought, but it's not the one. The pinks might get a chance to steal. We come back around to the front. 8 Minky. 4 answers up there still to find. What do you reckon? A food that people get fed in a romantic situation?
Hopefully, beverages and stuff count as food too. I'm envisioning in my mind a nice romantic situation by the fireplace, and you're sharing a glass of wine.
Okay, maybe mixed in with the food, you'd have some wine. It's not there, so we lose that third life, and the pinks get a chance to steal. So, hopefully, I'll be dragged over to the pink room.
Maybe.
There we go.
What are
Okay,
you
so
thinking?
pinks, you're back in. I'm going to come down the road fast and furious, and I'll take the majority answer. Cola. What do you think of food that people get fed in a romantic situation?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Toad Boy.
Spicy peppers. I don't.
Spicy peppers. If it's up there, I'll give you the money myself. Egg fried cheese.
I was thinking grapes.
Grapes. Car.
I was thinking popcorn.
Popcorn. Lingomaniac.
I think Toad Boy still has the episode of Fort Boyard on the mind from yesterday.
I do.
What are you gonna force a tie, Lingomaniac, or are you going to go with the majority so far?
I kind of like grapes.
You kind of like grapes, so that's 2 for
So,
grapes, 1 for spicy peppers,
yeah.
and then
Grapes is plausible.
Grapes.
I think grapes is more plausible than
I've just heard
popcorn.
Cola come in and say grapes, which means he changed his mind, which means grapes now has a majority. So if grapes,
Yeah, I also have time with grapes anyway, so it's basically.
Okay, so if grapes is one of the missing answers, you've stolen the money in the bank. If not, it goes to the Blues. We're looking for to steal the money. Grapes. Yes, answer number 3.
Good answer.
I associate grapes with going to the hospital and people being ill, but maybe that can be very romantic in and of itself.
Romantic at the hospital.
Romance, a hospital romance. That could be very nice.
If you ever present me with a bowl of grapes, I will lob them.
Max has just said, if I ever present her with a bowl of grapes, she will throw them
or something.
Missing answers. Come on, let's bring some order back to proceedings here, says the man who should be keeping order of proceedings. Aren't missing answers there. Answer number 6. Lobster. Answer number 5. Oysters, sticking with the seafood thing. And answer number 4.
There's the oysters.
On a food that people get in a romantic situation, I'm anticipating possibly one of these appearing tomorrow night, is steak. You have a steak dinner. If you go out for a romantic dinner, you might have a steak. So, at the end of that round, the Pinks have 126 points and a brand new art set. The Blues are yet to score. Let's pick a survey for round 3. Okay, cool. Egg fried cheese and Shadowmane, you're going to be up for this one. Let's play on round 3. Shadowmane, meet Egg.
Hello,
Good evening.
Egg.
Top 6 answers, an exclamation mark buzz at the ready in the Twitch chat if you want to buzz in. Top 6 answers in this game. We asked 100 people to name something a sister borrows from their brothers. Shadowmane.
The remote.
The remote? Was that the remote?
Yeah.
Okay, we're looking for the remote. Assume you mean like... It's not there, the remote. I assume you mean like the remote control for the telly. It's not there.
Yeah.
Egg fried cheese, what do you think?
I'm thinking something like hoodie or clothes.
Hoodie or clothes? Let's have a look for hoodie or clothes. Yes, clothes/shoes is the top answer there. You've got control of the board. Egg, what are you going to do?
Okay.
Play or pass?
I'm going to pop back to the family to get an opinion, if that's okay.
Absolutely. Now, many people have got sisters or brothers.
Yeah, okay. Cool. We'll play them.
Okay, pinks, no conferring. Blues, Shadowmane, rejoin your family. There you go. Rejoin your family, blues. No, and confer. Have a chat with. Think some answers in case you get a chance to steal later on. And the pinks, no conferring. Now, pinks. I don't know if you've got brothers or sisters that you can relate to in this situation, or hark back to maybe when you were a bit younger, or possibly even more recently. Toad Boy, what do you think? Something a sister borrows from their brothers.
Well, Steve, I'm an only child, and
Steve?
you know,
I'm not Steve. Steve's the prize guy.
Well, Richard, I'm an only child, and well, Ray, I'm an only child. Well, Louis, I'm an only
child. Pick a name, any name.
Either way,
Are we going through all the family fortune /
we're going through all the Family Feud hosts.
I'm definitely channeling Les Dennis, if anyone.
Well, Les, I'm an only child, and I don't really know that much about brothers and sisters, but I do know that you might borrow maybe a brother's or sister's room to sleep in when they eventually leave. So I'm going to say bedroom.
Okay, good answer. Let's have a look for bedroom. No, good answer. I thought it really might be there. I've certainly borrowed my brother. I've borrowed my sister's room before, actually, in the past when I've gone to stay at my parents and she's out at her boyfriend's. But no, it's not there. So we lose a life on that one. Colo, what do you think?
I think that they might, at least try to borrow money.
Okay, monies.
Good answer. Good answer.
Started a fair. We're looking for money. Yes, it's there. Answer number 2. It's all good. You've saved that life. You found 2 answers, 75 into the bank, and we come back around to the front. Lingomaniac, have you got any siblings?
Yes, I do. I have 2 younger siblings.
Sisters, brothers?
2 younger sisters.
2 younger sisters. I mean, my heart goes out to you. That must be entertaining.
I mean, it's fun.
It has its moments.
A lot more of a pain. It's a lot more of a pain when you're younger. But...
I can imagine. I mean, I'm one of 4, but I've got an older brother, a younger brother, and a younger sister. So it was hell for me growing up. What do you think? Something a sister borrows from their brothers?
Probably toys.
Okay, maybe they borrow their toys. Good thought, but it's not there. 2 lives have gone. The blues might get a chance to steal. Car, coming around to you. There's still 4 missing answers up there on the board. Can you find one of them? Something a sister borrows from one of their brothers.
I have a couple in mind, but I'm going to go with mobile phone.
Okay, maybe they borrow their mobile phone. It's not there, so
wow.
You lose that last life, and the blues get a chance to steal. Blues, you really got to get some money on the board. I'm not in the blue room yet. Someone take me to the blue room. Take me to the blue room. There we go. Blues, they've lost their 3 lives, so you get a chance to steal. I'm going to nip down the line very quickly, and I'll take the majority. What are you thinking? Something a sister borrows from their brothers. Deduce, man.
How about car?
Maybe the car, Clive.
I'm with car.
Car, Shadowmane.
I'm with the car.
The car, Keshi.
Yep, car.
8 Minky, anything else?
My sisters are kind of catty. They might borrow friends.
Might borrow friends. They might do. Nice.
Oh dear.
We're going to go with the majority, though. We're going to go with car there, I think. So if car is one of the missing answers, you've stolen the money in the bank. We're looking to steal the money. They might borrow the car. Yes, it's there. Well done, Blues. You've got some points up on the board. 75. And those missing answers. Answer number 6. A comb or a brush. Answer number 5. Deodorant.
I wonder if phone charger in there.
I don't know about the deodorant.
I would never
I
thought
think
of
Megs
that.
has borrowed my deodorant in the past. I wouldn't be in a rush to borrow hers, though. And finally, the final missing answer, number 3, on something a sister is likely to borrow from their brother is music or CDs.
Ah.
So there we go. So, G. Eisens, welcome to the server, by the way. If you tick the little green tick, select the little green tick in the welcome message, then you'll be given all the roles and be able to access the server fully. Welcome to the server. Lovely to have you here. So, at the halfway stage, the blues are on 75, the pinks are on 126, but that could all change as we go into round 4, because we're going to go into double money. Answers in this round are worth twice what they were in the round before. Okay, this is a very interesting survey. I'll be interested to see what you make of this one. Clive Legend and Toad Boy, you're up for this. So if you'd like to make your way down to the room, and let's play double money. Clive, meet Toad Boy.
What's up, bro?
Hi, Clive.
Top 4 answers in this game. Exclamation mark buzz ready in the Twitch chat if you'd like to buzz in. Top 4 answers. We asked 100 people to name a reason people might put lawn chairs on the sidewalk. Clive.
Watch a parade.
Watch a parade. Yes, top answer. You're controlling the board.
Well, this was fun.
What are you going to do, Clive? Play or pass?
I think we'll play.
Pass it.
You're going to play it. Okay.
Pass it.
They're going to play rejoin your family and no conferring, and Toad Boy, rejoin your family. Have a chat. Have a think of some answers in case you get a chance to steal a bit later on. So, blues. 3 more answers to find. Deduce, man, what do you think? A reason people might put lawn chairs on the sidewalk?
No.
4th
of July fireworks.
Well, okay, we've had parade. Now we're looking for 4th of July fireworks. Good answer, but it's not there. So we lose a life on that one. 8 Minky. What do you think?
I'm thinking something general like a yard party or something of that nature, like a barbecue.
Can you give what are you going for?
Barbecue is fine. That's probably what to the point I was getting.
Okay, we're looking for a barbecue. Not there. 2 lives have gone, so the pinks might get a chance to steal. Keshi Head, coming to you. What do you think? A reason people might put lawn chairs, that's deck chairs, on the sidewalk, that's pavement.
Yeah. See if we can salvage something of this. I'm thinking something like sunbathe.
Okay, maybe. Megs, have you left the door open? The dog seems to be barking, and there's definitely a breeze. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to check something.
And call a pause on the game for the moment.
Sorry, no, the dog went downstairs, and I thought the door was open because she was barking, but it's not, so it's fine.
False alarm.
False alarm. All is fine. Sorry, Casey, what did you say? Remind me?
I went with sunbathe.
Sunbathe. We're looking for sunbathing. Yes, it's there. Answer number 2. There's 2 answers to find, but only 1 life with which to do it. Shadowmane, what do you think? A reason people might put lawn chairs on the sidewalk.
Well, I was going to say sunbathe until Keshi took it, so my other option would be for a yard sale.
Okay, maybe they're having a yard sale. Yes, it's answer number 3. 1 more answer to find. Clive, the pressure's on a little bit. If you can find this, it's going to put you in a very strong position. What do you think?
Come
A
on,
reason people might
Clive.
put their lawn chairs on the sidewalk.
Oh gosh. People might put their lawn chairs on the sidewalk if they're stalling on a question.
Might well do. That they might. That they might. What do you think, guys?
They are. Shingles.
Come on, I need an answer.
It's a nice day out. It's a nice day out.
It's okay. We're looking for. It's a nice day out. No, unsurprisingly, it's not there. So the pinks get a chance to steal. I'm going to be taken over to the pink lobby in a minute by my floor manager, who's going to take me over there. If they're not, I'm going to take myself over there. There we go. Pinks, coming over to you. The blues have lost all their lives. There's 1 answer left to find. I'll come down the line and I'll take the majority. Cola, what do you think?
Moving house.
Moving house, Toad Boy?
I'd say moving house.
Moving house, egg fried cheese?
I'm thinking something about meeting friends. Spending time outside meeting friends.
Meeting friends. Carl the 7th.
I would say moving out.
Moving out. Lingomaniac.
Yeah, well, I guess they're moving is the majority.
Okay, if them moving house is the missing answer, you've got the money in the bank, and you are very, very close to big money. If not, it goes to the Blues. We're looking for to steal the money. Moving house. No! Good answer, but it's not there. So the Blues get the money in the bank, and I get to go. I'm in with the Blue family. You've got the money in the bank. Well played, Blues. You've got it there. They couldn't steal it away. They were mighty close, mind you, but I made a judgment call based on what they said. Missing answer, because they said moving house. The missing answer, number 4, on a reason people might put lawn chairs on the sidewalk is... They're throwing them out. Maybe they left them out there for the rubbish men. Not quite the same as moving house. Moving house sort of implies they've been put out there to be loaded onto a lorry, but throwing them out, throwing them away. I think that was a good call on my behalf. Well played. 10 points to Dumbledore. Right. Blues have got 241. The Pinks have got 126 as we go into round 5. It is very, very close. And the Juice Man and Cola, it is going to be you. Let's get a survey. Love it. Here we go. Juice Man and Cola, let's play on. Cola meets Juice Man.
Hi, Juice Man.
Hi.
Exclamation mark buzz ready in the Twitch chat if you would like to buzz in, and we're looking for the top 4 answers in this game. I'm just going to change the points around because it's done that thing where it's compiled them the wrong way around. Top 4 answers in this game. Exclamation mark buzz if you want to buzz in. We asked 100 people to name an animal that sleeps during the day and stays up at night. The Juice Man.
How about a cat?
A cat. And Quizzy Dan is raided with a party of 24. Welcome, Quizzy Dan. Lovely to have you here. Welcome, Raiders. Come and watch the end of Family Fortunes. Nice to have you here. Deduce Man, remind me what you said. You said a...
cat.
A cat. We're looking for a cat. It's there. It's answer number 3. But there are 2 more popular answers. Cola, can you find one?
I'm going to go for a bat.
One more time?
A bat.
A bat with a B?
Yes.
We're looking for a bat. We've had a cat. We're now looking for a bat. Yes, top answer. You've got control of the board. Cola, what are you going to do? Play or pass?
Can I check with the team?
Of course. And the Pinks, what are you going to do?
I say play.
Yeah,
Play it.
Play?
Play.
Okay, the Pinks are going to play, so no conferring. Pinks and the Juice Man have a chat with the Blues in case you get a chance to steal later on. The Pinks have elected to play. So, 2 answers to find, 3 lives to do it. Lingomaniac, what do you think? An animal that sleeps during the day and stays up at night?
I'm thinking a raccoon.
A raccoon. We're looking for a raccoon.
Come on, Star Skunk.
Yes, it's there. Answer number 4, which means that we're guaranteed now whoever wins this round is going to be playing big money. Whew. Carl the 7th. 1 answer to find. You have got 3 lives to play with. What do you think? An animal that sleeps during the day and stays up at night.
An owl.
Okay, we're looking for, to play big money, an owl. Yes, it's there. Clean sweep. Well played, Pinks.
Good answer. Good answer.
Nicely done, Pinks. You found the missing answer. You are through to big money. Congratulations. Oh yeah, no spoilers in the chat. Thanks to everyone who's just turned up, but no spoilers in the chat during the game. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be really kind. Thank you very much. So, Pinks, congratulations. You're through to big money. Well done. I'm just going to go and say cheerio to the Blues, and then I'll be right back with you. Blues. Oh, no, I've gone on the wrong window. Blues, you were so close and really good comeback there. 241 plays 364, but not quite enough to get through to big money this week. But have you had a good time?
I had a lovely time.
I did.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Well
Lovely.
played, Pinks.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Good sportsmanship as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Blues. It's been lovely having you. Weren't they great, everybody? The Blue family! That's my audience of 1, Mrs. Flush is cheering. Right.
Make mark score.
So, Pink family, exclamation mark rank, exclamation mark score into the chat.
49. Oh.
We'll tell you the current points for the game, and the 2 highest scoring players on the Pink team will be automatically selected.
Cola and egg. It's going to be Cola and egg.
Let's have a look.
0.
Who is going to be playing big money this week? It's Cola and egg fried cheese. And Cola, you're going to be playing first. Egg fried cheese, you know the drill by now. You're going to be playing second, so server deafen and cover your screen or turn the screen off so that you can't see it, and I will call you back when we're ready. Before we do that, though, we need to go down to the private streaming channel with Cola. I need to take him with me, and I need to take Egg with me as well. Let's put him in there. Lovely. Okay, Cola, how this works, you're going to get 5 questions and you're going to get 20 seconds to answer them. Same format as before. You've got to give me the most popular answers. Egg later on will get the same questions. Between you, you've got to achieve 200 points. If you do that, you win the £5,000 jackpot. If in addition to that you can find the 5 top answers, you get an additional 5,000 points for 10,000 and will be strong contenders for the very top of the leaderboard. Okay, you can pass the answers, but you can't come back to them. If you do, it won't let you because I'm a terrible programmer, is the main reason for that. So you might as well say something and all is good. And you get 20 seconds and you're answering to me in voice. Are you happy with the rules?
Yes, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yep.
I am just going to double check these surveys are all above board and good. Yeah, okay. Oof, okay. Okay, these will do. Right. Cola, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, the very best of luck to you. Can we have 20 seconds on the clock, please? Name something toddlers carry around with them all the time.
A rattle.
A job you might have if you worked at Disney World.
Costume performer.
What does a businessman use when making speeches, but pastors don't during their sermons?
A PowerPoint.
An instrument in an orchestra.
Violin.
Something you might see on a tourist who just came back from Hawaii.
Camera.
Okay. I will accept that last one. I always give people the benefit of the doubt on the last question. So, good answers from you there. Let's see how you got on. First of all, we asked you something toddlers carry around with them all the time. You said a rattle. Our survey said nothing for rattle. I thought it might have some points there, but no, nothing there. Next,
too old-fashioned.
maybe a little old for toddlers, perhaps. Next, we asked you a job you might have if you worked at Disney World. You said a costume character. Our survey said top answer, 35. We're off the mark. Good start. Next, we asked you to name something a businessman might use when making speeches, but a pastor doesn't during his sermon. You said a PowerPoint. Our survey said 11 people said PowerPoint is there. We're up to 46. Next, we asked you to name an instrument in an orchestra. You said violin. Our survey said top answer again, 47. We're up to 93. We're nearly at the halfway mark, and we've got 2 of the top answers. Finally, we asked you something you might see on a tourist who just come back from Hawaii. You said a camera. Our survey said nothing for camera, but you've got 93. You found 2 of the top answers. Go and rejoin your family. Cola, we'll bring Egg back, and then we'll go from there.
Hello.
Hello, Egg. Welcome back. Okay.
Hi.
So, if you could avoid putting the screen back on just for now, just
to
let you know what's happened. Cola's done okay. He's got 93 points.
Ooh,
and he's found 2 of the 5 top answers. So what we need from you, Egg, is 107 points. If you can find 107 points, then you've got the 5,000. If in addition to that you can find the 3 missing top answers, then you go away with 10,000. We're going to ask you.
I'm not confident at this point, if I'm honest, but we'll try. We'll try.
We're going to ask you the same 5 questions that we asked Cola. We're going to give you an extra 5 seconds for a total of 25. If you duplicate any of the answers that we've already had, you'll hear the sound, and I'll ask you for another. There is a reminder on the screen for the viewers at home of the answers that we've already had from Cola. The very best of luck to you, Egg. Remember that you can't skip, so you might as well give me something. And can we have 25 seconds on the clock, please? Good luck. Name something toddlers carry around with them all the time.
A dummy.
A job you might have if you worked at Disneyland.
Character.
Something else.
Ride operator.
What does a businessman use when making speeches, but pastors don't during their sermons?
PowerPoint presentation.
Something else.
Laser pen.
An instrument in an orchestra.
Trumpet.
Okay, we're just out of time on that last question, but trumpet was in time. Okay. Not to worry, you did okay. You did okay. Let's go and rejoin the family, and we'll put the overlay on so we can all watch it together in real time. In we go to that room, and let's turn OBS
Can only
on.
go for the... and hope we get it with the form.
So for the big finish, we're going to watch it in real time on the screen in Discord. So, best of luck to you all. First of all, we asked you something that toddlers carry around with them all the time. We'd look for rattle, it wasn't there. You said... a dummy. Our survey said... 9 people said dummy, pacifier.
The other idea I had was maybe like a toy.
The top answer there was bottle.
Oh, bottle.
Was worth 42. So they've stopped flashing because we can no longer get the 10,000. But don't worry, that's a bonus. We still want the 5,000. We're still online for that. We need 98 from these next 4 answers. Next, we asked you a job you might have if you worked at Disney World. You said a ride operator. The top answer we'd already had was a costume character. You said ride operator. Our survey said 26. 26. We got 128. Next, we said something a businessman might use when making speeches, but a pastor wouldn't when giving his sermon. You said a laser pen. PowerPoint we'd looked for was 11. You said laser pen. Our survey said also 11. Also 11.
We can't do it.
Okay.
So the top answer there was note cards. Note cards or speech notes would have been worth 55. Next, we asked you to name an instrument in the orchestra. We've got 139. We need 61. It's a bit of a tall order. An instrument in the orchestra. You said trumpet. Our survey said nothing for trumpet. It's one of those 2-question surveys where you've got violin as the top answer. The next top answer there was cello, and would only have been worth 4 anyway. Finally, we didn't get round to it, but interesting what you would have said. Something you might see on a tourist who just came back from Hawaii. Egg, what would you have said?
Oh, lay the flower necklacey thing.
Flower necklacey thing. Well, you did in fact say pass. I can say that lay was the top answer there. Would have been worth 82.
Oh, come on!
If you'd got there, you'd have maybe been there. But you said pass. So unfortunately, we don't get the points for that. So that means you finished today, Pinks, missing by a whisker at the end there. But you finished with 139. But
that's okay.
You got 364 earlier on. You got 139 in big money. We're going to double that, add it to the 364, combine that with the art kit you've got as well. That gives you a Pink family fortune today of £642. Have you had a good time, Pinks?
Yeah.
It's been nice to play for a change.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Absolutely, good answer. Good game. Good game. No, that's the wrong joke.
Yeah, 8 Minky's statement there. You still have each other.
You still have each other, absolutely. And 642 virtual pals to work with. Anyway, Pinks, it's been lovely talking to you. You've been a great family. Thanks very much for playing. I'll do end of stream announcements in a minute, but for now, thanks for watching Family Fortunes. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Everyone wave. Do all the waving.
Bye.
we get the credits as well. I forgot I did credits. And there'll be more Family Fortunes sometime in the future very soon. Coming up next tonight, we've got... Actually, there's nothing planned next tonight. But we hope you've been enjoying this broadcast on ITV. The commencement will resume soon. We'll see you next time. Bye! So I tried to be a continuity announcer and Les Dennis at the same time. It's just not working. Anyway, Pinks, I'm just going to... Pinks have mainly gone. I'm back to stuff now. I'm just going to deafen up the server while I wrap up the night. Well, let's just take a little peep at that leaderboard, see how the night finished off. Yeah, just missing out on the leaderboard there. Clive a Legend up at the top, 1,205. Toshi 1117, Connor 890, score count 698, 8 Minky 651. So points are accruing. At some point I will reset the leaderboard, and at some point I will recenter the top families thing as well. I don't know why that's off. In fact, no, I know exactly why that's off. It's because I changed all the proportions for the marathon stream, and I haven't put them back yet. And I've since also changed my proportions around again anyway, so And when I get my desk arrives and then I get another monitor, I will doubtless change them around again, and I'll have to completely redo the OBS overlay, so that'll be a morning. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the stream tonight. After my half-an-hour speech at the beginning, which if you missed, you can go watch it on the VOD, it'll be highlighted. So it's an important message. It's a little bit tedious, but if you joined late and you were a regular here, it's probably just worth checking in on that. I'm not going to labour the point. I'm reluctant to bring it up even now. But if you did join late, then probably worth, and you're a regular viewer, do go check that out. It's probably worth you having a listen. So that is it from me for this evening. Oh, what a great night we've had though. Apologies for the breakages in the middle of the code of my internet. It can't be helped. The internet's out of my hands. But at some point I will phone up BT and give them a bollocking and say, come on, sort your shit out, sort your stuff out, because it's not acceptable. Yeah, tough going on the code, but of course the jackpot is up to £5,500. So the next time we play the code, which will be according to my schedule, the next playing of the code is going to be on Tuesday, the 18th of August. According to my schedule here. Next few weeks we've got Google That on Saturday, Danger Zone probably on Tuesday, Google That Saturday, Blockbusters and Wheel of Fortune for the 11th of August, Countdown and the Code for the 18th. Tuesday the 25th of August, by the way. I know it's way in the future, it's like a month away, but Tuesday the 25th. Thank you for the follow, Milk Like Substance. Welcome to the family. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, Tuesday the 25th of August. Just some advance notice. Yes, Keshi Head, that's exactly what's happening. It's birthday. Well, it's not birthday Blockbusters, but it's a birthday stream. It's my birthday on the 26th of August, which is the day after. So I'm planning something special for that night. Blockbusters on your birthday on the 11th, I beg your pardon. But yeah, so I'm planning something a little bit different, a little bit special for my birthday on the 25th. Yeah, there's going to be a birthday stream, so pop that one in your diary because it's going to be an exciting one. I'm very much looking forward to it. I've got some ideas already in process as to what's going to happen. I'm not going to do a special stream for everybody's birthday. As lovely, although I have to say this is something that I'd asked Alex in the server. He's going to write a bot for birthdays for the server, so you get a little birthday announcement, and there'll be a page of birthdays. So it'll compile everyone's birthday if you want to. It'll be optional; it won't be compulsory. I'll give him a little nudge about that, and he's going to hopefully fix Persephone's Twitch bot while he's at it because she's a bit tired and keeps falling offline. But yeah, hopefully there'll be a cake days. Yeah, there'll be a little ping for you in the server, and it'll be on a big sheet so we can all see your birthday. So I thought that'd be a nice touch. It'll give us sort of a family feel to it, and it's yeah. So keep your eye open for that. And Ash, feel free to nick that idea for your server as well. We'll have multiple birthday servers, get multiple birthday wishes from all over the internet, which would be great. So tomorrow, Ash the Bash's stream, which is going to be 1,000 Heartbeats with brand new games. Really should be good fun, so do check that one out. You've got Quets Thursday afternoon. You've got Jewel on Ash's stream on Thursday evening at 7. You've got Quizzy Dan on Thursday evening at 8. And most of you who have raided us will probably know that, but do go check out Quizzy Dan's stream on Thursday night, 8 o'clock for Quizzy Bingo. Friday, Toad Boy is guest hosting on Ash's channel with which should be really good fun, Friday night at 8 o'clock. And then I am back on Saturday with a brand new season of a brand new game show. Google that. Double bill. Going to be 8 o'clock on Saturday. I'm so excited about it now. I've got all the gremlins fixed out. And I think I always get this buzz when it's a game. Not to be confused with Puzzle Down, of course. No, I always get this buzz whenever it's a new game of my own, like I had with Danger Zone. And for some reason, never with the Gauntlet quite so much. I felt that one just didn't quite click with me. But this one I've got a good feeling about. So do come and check out that on Saturday night at 8. Then, of course, you've got Hit It after that at 11 o'clock with Toyboy and Yoshi. You've got Quetch again Sunday at 2 a.m. if you're a Sunday morning 2 a.m. BST if you're a bit of a night owl. Pinnacle Larder with Tipster on Sunday night at 7. Matt the Ref back with Who Dares Wins, Matt? I think it was Who Dares Wins, I think you said. With a brand new season of that on Monday at 8. And then I'm back next Tuesday in some capacity. We only played the pilot on Saturday, Puzzle Dan. It's been highlighted on stream, so do go check it out from Saturday's Super Stream if you want to see what it's all about. It's had a couple of changes, but the salient components are the same as it was in the pilot on Saturday, so do come along. It's going to be awesome, awesome, awesome. And then, next Tuesday I'll be around in some capacity. Don't quite know what yet. It might be Danger Zone 2 if I can make it work on my travel laptop, and it'll be live from Mrs. Flush Senior, if that makes sense. My mum and dad's house. I'm going up to stay with them for a few days next week. Lots going on in the next week. All very exciting. As ever, if you want to come and say hi, if you want to come and hang out, do come and join the Persephone's Chair Discord server. It's over there, discord.gg/Persephone's Chair, where you can come and hang out. Very soon, you'll be able to have your birthday, Joan. Flush family guest host. Maybe. I imagine my mum will wander it. My mum will probably want to play, to be honest. Is what she does. She'd rather play, I suspect. So, maybe. I'll introduce you to it as and when we get there. But, lots going on. Come join the server. Come say hey. And until next time, I will probably catch you at some point over the next week on one of our partner stream channels. But if not, stay safe. Saturday night. Google that. Be there. It's going to be amazing. I have been Royal Flush. It's been splendid playing with you all tonight. Bit tricky on the code, but nice and fun on Family Fortunes. I hope you've all had a good time, and I hope you're not taking what I said at the beginning. Take it seriously, take it to heart, but I hope you're not disheartened and feeling like I'm just having given you all a massive bollocking, because that's not what the intention was. And that's the last I'm going to say of it. Take care, everybody. Nice to see you all. Peace out. Stay safe. See you soon. Take care, and good night. Have a good week, everyone. See you next time. Bye.